everyone, it's Tony from XLA.com. Today we're going to do a review on this new Artec helicopter called the Firefox. Pretty much this Firefox is very similar to the Artec Mini Woof, which is the coaxial version right here. But the Firefox one now is a single rotor design with a 45-degree rotor head, which makes this helicopter very stable. So the Firefox comes with this nice convenient charger right here to charge the included one cell 420 milliamp lithium polymer battery pack, which should provide anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes of flight time. But I haven't flown it yet, so I have no idea, but I would say it's well over 5 minutes. So we're gonna see how long it is when we actually fly this helicopter. Up next is some extra main blades. So when you guys do happen to crash into your TV or wall, you have extra blades to get going again. So that way you're not grounded for too long. Up next is Artec's simple 2.4 gigahertz transmitter right here, which is very awesome because there's no more interference problem, and it's just a very simple design, which helps keeps this cost of this Firefox down. So let's talk a little bit more about this helicopter. So you guys can see here once again it has a 45-degree rotor head, which makes this helicopter very, very stable. It pretty much should hover itself without any unwanted drift movements. It won't fly itself, but it will help keep the helicopter very stable. And up front here we have two lights right here. In the front, which the battery's not plugged in yet, so you guys will see the lights later. There's two LED lights, which adds a little bit more detail to it. So even when you guys are flying, inside your house, you have some cool little lights, shining in the front, kind of like headlights. And also what's neat is that the tail rotor right here, the tail boom kind of slants upward. So when you're flying inside your house, some people have tall grass or just any uneven surfaces right here. The tail rotor will not hit the ground or hit the grass and break a tail blade or burn out a tail motor, or actually better yet, it will not burn out the main receiver unit, which has the speed controls built in. So it's nice and high, and it also has a carbon rod right here to prevent the tail from going any lower and breaking your tail blade or burn out your tail motor, which is awesome. So I'm gonna take off this canopy right here and show you guys the internals. Right now I have the lights hooked up right here, so I can't really pull the canopy off all the way, but I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek right here of what's inside. So first off, up front here is the Artec 2.4 gigahertz receiver unit with the speed control and with the gyros built in. And this receiver unit right here powers the single brushed main motor right here. And right here you guys can see we have one and two very small, I would say micro servos. I would believe they're sub micro servos to be true right there. It's about, I would say 3 grams, so it's very lightweight. And that's pretty much it. So let me put the canopy back on and get some flights in for you guys. So let's go into the open area and see what this little helicopter can do. All right guys, we're in a big open warehouse, so we have plenty of space to be flying this super small helicopter. First off, I just want to mention this helicopter is meant mainly for indoors, but if you guys want to fly outside, you would need very little to no wind at all, just because any wind, it will affect the flight performance of the super small helicopter, and it is very lightweight, so a slight breeze would just push it away. And just want to show you guys the LED lights before I actually fly this helicopter. You can see here, we got 2 super bright LED lights, so it just, it looks very cool. So let's put the helicopter down and show you guys what this little helicopter can do. So let's spool on up. Bringing out of the ground effect right here. You guys can see just pretty much, I have the transmitter right here, and that's how stable it is. It will drift off a little bit, but there's no fast movement or anything, and you can counter the drifting with the trim tabs right here. And I'm still flying, just you can see it hover right there. So let me go fly it in circles for you guys. Great helicopter to be practicing just your basic maneuvers with the helicopters. You can fly nose in. If you lose control, you pretty much let go, and it just is right there. So spooling it back up. Let's do some forward flight. This helicopter, it's not rocket fast, but it is good enough to be, for indoors, just because it's very stable and very predictable. Just fly right here, do some more nose in for you guys to show you guys how stable it is. Pretty much, I'm flying nose in with one hand, so you guys, anybody can fly nose in, and I'm flying with just the cyclics right here. Super simple, bring a little bit higher. So you guys can see, once again, no hands. Bring it back down. Very stable helicopter. Let's do some little counterclockwise circuits right here, right hand circuits. Very easy to do. Or you can do the right hands right here. It's a great helicopter for indoors when it's too windy outside to be flying, you know, your 450s or even your bigger helicopters. And it's very durable too, so if you happen to cut the throttle, it's not going to break the helicopter. The landing gears are very strong. Let's fly it some more. See, back up and flying. No damage onto the landing gears. Let's do it one more time for a little bit higher. Let's go I'm about 5 feet up right now, about 5, 6 feet up. Cut the throttle. Oh, hope it didn't break, guys. Let's see what happens. Oh, still flying, so you guys can see here, still same stability. Bring a little bit higher. We get the trims up a little bit. All right, a little higher. Show you guys that it still flies hands off right here. So very stable, very durable helicopter. And let me do one quick demonstration. Let me attempt to fly into this box, just because, you know, it's kind of like flying to a wall. So let's see what will happen. Oh man, I think I really damaged it this time. So let's see if it still flies, if anything is broken. Fingers crossed, guys. So let's see right here. Bring it back on up once again, a little bit higher. I'll show you guys how stable it is. You can see here. So very cool. We do have our doors open, so there is a very small breeze. That's why it's kind of forcing the helicopter a little bit more to one side, like earlier in the video, just because there is a little breeze. But I'm pretty sure when you have to fly inside with the AC and your ceiling fan off, this helicopter should hover, you know, rock stable. You do some more little circuits right here before we end this review. So battery's been going on for well over 5 minutes already. You know, it's not rocket fast. I am holding full cyclic, so this helicopter will be a little slow. But, you know, for a beginner, I think it's the perfect amount of cyclic, just because it's not rocket fast, you know, so you guys will not get into any trouble and, you know, crash your helicopter. And for a, you know, advanced pilot, you guys, you know, might get a little bit bored of it, but it is a great helicopter just to be practicing your basic maneuvers, you know, so that way you'll always know control of tail in, you know, doing, you know, side in hovers or even other side hovers right here, which is great for, you know, even the more advanced guys out there, just to get your, you know, orientation down again if you guys haven't flown in a long time. All right, so let me go land this helicopter right here. So be careful, guys, when you're actually landing your helicopter, you might want to land to the ground and not attempt to catch it, just because if a slight breeze does blow the helicopter, it won't hit you in the face. But, you know, I'm just showing you guys how stable this helicopter is. But, you know, very durable helicopter. Let me give you guys another, you know, show you guys the landing gears, how flexible they are. I'm gonna just, you know, press it down right now. And the landing gears are very flexible, so that's why this, you know, helicopter is good for beginners. All of the plastic parts on here is very flexible, very durable. You know, it should not snap in flight, or it shouldn't snap when you guys crash, but like all helicopters, if you do happen to crash, they will break, but, you know, this helicopter is well built. You know, the price range, I don't know yet until it actually comes in, but I expect this helicopter to be very, very affordable. So there you go, guys. That was a little quick review of this new Firefox from Artec. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for some more videos coming up very soon.